Hi, this is Naveen Ferguson. Welcome to the channel. So glad to have you here. Okay, so this is a tarot card reading channel where I offer general card readings, money and career readings, love readings, and for a limited time, personal readings. For the personal readings, you can see more information in the description box below. For the money and career and love readings, you'll have to consider becoming a Patreon member, which really does help the growth and development of the channel. There's a lot of things I plan to offer you, and with your support, we can get there. When it comes to the YouTube channel, please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and please leave comments. I would love to know if the readings are helping you. Okay, thank you for being here once more, and let's get into your reading. Okay, hello Aries. This is Tarot by Naveen. Welcome. Uh, we will be doing a general card reading for you for the time frame of October the 21st to November the 21st of 2025. Aries, just letting you know, I've actually shuffled all of these cards already. Just doing a quick shuffle again. I used to have another channel, but I had to redo the channel, and this is it, which is Tarot by Naveen. I'm just focusing on general card readings at the moment, but eventually I will bring on stream the money and career readings, the love readings, and stuff like that. But just starting out with the general card readings for right now. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon. Please leave comments. I also have a Patreon channel. If you want to further support the channel, you can consider becoming a Patreon member. Okay, so Aries, without further ado, I guess, or to do, let's get into your general card reading for the time frame of October the 21st to November the 21st of 2025. Aries, let's see what's going on. Okay, the Tower. So there is some hustle and bustle in your world happening right now, Aries. There is a lot of change, predominant change. Like there's a type of I almost feel like there's this a type of change whereby it's slightly out of your control in certain respects, but at the same time, there's this great silver lining to it whereby it frees you up to consider a new way of being or a new way of living or a new um, like living or career path or that you may have not necessarily would have considered before had not whatever this shakeup of occurred. You're looking at the silver lining to this, and this is actually fortuitous. I mean, granted, initially it was jarring, whatever this major change is. Some of you, this is about to happen, but a lot of you, this is happening right now, whereby things like it can't stay as it is. There's this impact. It could be in relationship. It could be in a portfolio, a job, a collaboration, whatever the situation is for you. But there is something that occurred in your life, and I am very much seeing that you are about to see, or you are now considering the silver lining. You're saying like, you know what, this is the best possible thing that could happen to me. For the clarification, yeah, the moon energy. With this shakeup, clearly things aren't entirely clear now because you're making sense of it. And there could be some family or friends or other minutiae of external energies speaking loudly, being chaotic, or something like that. And it's not making things entirely clear. And like I said, it's kind of like a major shakeup of sorts. But the moon energy is also encouraging you and letting you know that, hey, even though in the midst of this, things will become clear once you take that step forward. While you take each step forward, it will light up and you can navigate through the dark. You can navigate through the chaos. You don't have to be overwhelmed by all of the chaotic energies that might be circulating around you at this time. For the clarification, yeah, look at that. Exactly what I said from earlier. The Page of Pentacles. You're going to see this as a new opportunity. The Page of Pentacles is having this new, like possibly very strong, stable offer or connection or establishment on which to nurture, on which to develop, on which to grow, using what is available to you and really like investing into it, making the most of this opportunity. Like this is with this shakeup, there is this opportunity to free yourself to move forward in a direction that you didn't really consider possible before, or it's like how you were didn't give you the opportunity or even the option to consider this. But now the opportunity is manifesting. Now things are going to be kind of curtailed in a way where you could say, you know what, this could be a possibility. And one example that came to me was, for example, maybe if it's a work aspect and they're letting people go, for example, and they're giving everybody a package deal to go, and then it's like, oh wow, well I'm losing my job, but like I'm getting this package and maybe I can finally start like my own personal service or freelance a business or your own business, or maybe some of you forced to retire and then you finally get to see life in a certain way, whatever it is for you. That's what I'm talking about. There is this silver lining to it all. And you're going to see that, and you're going to, or you're at least being encouraged to take a step forward to see how that would look, because this could be a very strong opportunity to radically change your life for the better. Because the old life, the old foundations have served its purpose with the Tower card. It's time for you to move forward into this brand new opportunity of life. Let's see further insight into that line, Aries. Yeah, concern. Yeah, there's a lot of concern in this. I clearly, it's a shakeup. But you see how the sun is glistening upon him? You're going to get that enlightenment. You're going to get that aha moment. You're going to get that epiphany. Okay, Aries? So I know things seem to be daunting right now, but there's going to be a silver lining, or you will soon see the silver lining on how you should really take this ebbing of events and what direction is right for you accordingly. Okay, let's see what else is happening. Yeah, Nine of Cups. You're going to see it as a wish fulfillment. Some of you may not necessarily see it right now, and some of you may have a wish to come out of this. Like you're seeing certain things break down in such a way, and then you're saying, well, if this is happening, I hope it brings me the opportunity to do X, Y, and Z. Okay? And that is that wish fulfillment. That is that Page of Pentacles, that investment, that opportunity that is going to manifest for you. Okay? For the clarification. Yeah. The Queen of Cups in the midst of all the chaos and all the concerns, all the emotions and everything that's cascading around. It could be family, could be friends, could be business partners, could be co-workers, whatever the situation is. You're going to understand their point of view on varying things, but this is encouraging you to stay true to your feelings. You understand? Stay true to what will bring you happiness. Don't fall into the traps of, and I won't say traps like someone trying to trap you, but don't fall into the traps of appeasement or like acquiescing yourself to other ventures when it's not really what you want to do. Maybe certain people, I mean, if you want to pull your resources with other people and make a collaboration or whatever, that's great. But if you don't want to do that and you want to be independent, this could be your chance. So don't fall into those trappings is what I'm trying to say. See, the Queen of Cups, she is true to what she wants. She understands her emotions as well as everyone else's. Okay? And it's using her intuition to make the decisions that are right for her. And it is falling into your Nine of Cups, that wish fulfillment. Further clarification. Yeah, the Four of Cups. There you go. It This is not happening overnight. It's clearly a process, okay, and clearly this thought that's being put into this. There's planning, okay, because it's a radical change. It's a major shakeup in your life, in your world. And you have the Four of Cups, whereby you've done X, Y, and Z. You've went through varying motions in life, and you're wondering, how is this brand new cup going to be filled? How is this going to be filled? How does it look? How does it taste? You know, the universe is filling that up, so you don't need to worry about that. Okay, the universe is going to bring it to you. It's going to bring you that aha moment. All you have to do is be open, receptive to the signs, to your intuition, okay, and being true to yourself. And the universe is going to guide these actions towards you, okay? Your Nine of Cups is right there. You will get this wish fulfillment. You may not exactly know how it's going to look because of all of this, because things are forming together. But you will see the opportunity, and then you have to take stock in how that's going to look. And you're not going to like make that tapestry overnight, but it is that stepping stone that opens that door. Further insight to that line, yeah, see what I mean? Pathway. It is that stepping stone that creates that process, that pathway for you. Okay? Absolutely incredible, Aries. Let's see what else is happening. Yeah, Nine of Wands. So the universe is letting you know that this door is going to be opening up for you. And it won't be much longer before you get that next stability, that next fulfillment. But it is going to take just a little bit more effort, just a little bit more work. Okay? It's not just going to just appear, but it's going to take a certain vigilance on your part to just one more push, even though sometimes we've come through so many things in life. It's like, oh my gosh, I have to start over again. But you don't really have to start over again, okay? Because I don't sense like a whole turnover of events like from like, grade, like a whole from a completely starting over. It's more like this shakeup that creates this transformation in your life. Okay, there's a little effort that's going to have to be put into it, but you're going to get to what you are going to be manifesting. Okay, for the clarification. Yeah, the Three of Swords. So with this, some people are going to, I'm sensing some people are not going to agree with what you've decided to do, which is fine. Okay. I'm also sensing that it's going to cause you a little bit of heartache in that regard, because you may be going against the grain, but it's something that you want to do. Okay. You're going to not allow the pain, the griefs, the concerns in certain respects, like to hold you back. You're going to, like I said, take that grit, take that fight, and you're going to make that monumental step forward with this opportunity. Okay? It can be, daunting, it can be hard in many facets, but you're being encouraged not to allow that type of pain, that type of fear to hold you back. Okay? For the clarification. Yeah, there you go. The High Priestess. And I've said that a few times already because it's coming through very strongly. The High Priestess sees the truth of the matter. She is true to herself. Okay? Once you are true to yourself and you're not painting a false picture, the universe will work with you to manifest your true heart's desire in this situation. You have to be true to yourself and understand that that epiphany, that truth is going to come to you. It is not entirely clear. You will have an unction. You will see the silver lining. You will see the possibility of maybe this type of business. Well, how is that going to look? Where is that business going to be located? Who are the type of clientele I am trying to market to? It's stuff like that. It's and that's an example. It could be your story, but that's the example. You will have the silver lining, but the formation of it is a process. Okay, but you will have finally the opportunity to do this just because of the shakeup, whatever this is for you. For the insight to that line, yeah, see, great fortune. Great fortune. If you stick to, see what I was saying here, because some people might say, even your family members, some people might even hurt you in a way where they may not believe in you or encourage you, but then you're telling them, "Well, I've always wanted to do this, and now I finally have the opportunity, and I think it's right for me, and I want to go forward with that." And you know what I mean? Sometimes it hurts when you don't have the support in certain respects, but the universe has the support for you, and you have to have it for yourself, okay? Because there's great fortune right around the corner for you because of this. Okay, so stick to your truth. Let's see what else is happening. Yeah, look at that. The sun. This is going to make everything right, everything worthwhile. The sun comes and brings in absolute bliss, absolute majesty, absolute abundance, absolute happiness. Things are going to work out. Further clarification. Yeah, the Eight of Swords. This is you letting go of the naysayers, letting go of building other people's dreams finally and focusing on your own. Letting go of other people's responsibilities and focusing on your own. This is you focusing on your life. Okay? Further clarification. My goodness, excellent. Knight of Swords. And you're going to be moving swiftly, strongly. This is someone who's very intelligent. He's enacting his experience, his aptitude, and it's very fast moving. And he's not going to allow anything to stop him because you're going to be building momentum up right here, especially. That's why I said this is like this little bit of a fight that you're going to be going through, but it's going to be all worth it. Okay? Especially with the sun coming out here. Aries, this is absolutely brilliant. Further insight into that line, yeah, bad health. So word here is coming through is encouraging you because it's going to be taxing. Please keep up with your health. I sense this more as a advice because of the certain strains, because of the shakeup, because of all these changes. Keep up with your health, drink your water, okay? If you need to get a checkup to make sure that you have, your pressure right for some of you to deal with certain things. Sometimes the heartache of certain things can take a toll, even when you're going against what some people might say differently. Okay? Keep up with your water, keep up with your health, Aries. So now we're going to go into the extended. Please rewind back, cross-reference what I said with the extended. It will have the clarifiers, the insight, and it will have the angel messages. So let's see what the extended has to say. And we have, yep, Nine of Wands. You have the Nine of Wands over here, and you're having it over here as well, especially with that tarot card, that shake-up energy. Nine of Wands is telling you to, even though you have this great shake-up, it's telling you be determined. Be determined, keep moving forward, okay? For the clarification. Yep, there you go, the Temperance. Basically telling you that, hey, yes, it's a shakeup, but it's a process, and you're transmuting these negative aspects into something very positive, okay? And that's how you're going to be looking at it. That's how the universe wants you to look at it. This shakeup is not for your ill, it's not for your bad, it's for your good, because the old foundations have served their purpose. You're moving on to something better, something bigger, okay? For the clarification. Yes, look at, I literally just finished saying that. The Ace of Wands is literally that new opportunity, that new open door, that new opportunity for your passion, your drive, your purpose, okay? This is going to put a fire in your belly at the best possible way. You're going to be excited about this. That's why I said you're going to see the silver lining, even in the shake-up, Aries. It's going to be for your benefit, okay? Further insight into that line. Yes, look at that community. You're going to be entering into a whole different spectrum of people, different environment, different ways of living, different ways of being, different elevation in your friend group perhaps, or transformation in your friend group and family group, whatever it is for you. But things are changing for the better. The shakeup has brought things to light where things could not be sustained in certain ways anymore. It had to change. It had to move forward. Okay, let's see what else is happening. Yeah, Two of Swords. Two of Swords, Aries. Two of Swords is basically what I've been saying throughout the reading, whereby the naysayers, like people who try to maybe give you certain advice that they could mean well. They could very well mean well, but it's very logical. But the universe wants you to use your intuition. She's following the grains of sand where the wind blows, and she's going to trust that. Okay? The universe is saying, in certain respects, especially in this, logic may not play the best element. You have to go with what you feel is right for you. Okay? Like, for example, some people might say, oh, well, it's shake up. You've been working there for X amount of years. They're giving you this package. It's a great time to retire. But you're saying, no, I don't want to retire. I feel like I could finally start this business I've always wanted to do. That could be your story. That's just an example. Okay? Further clarification. My goodness. Yes. The Queen of Swords. You're seeing the truth of the matter. You're forging out that pathway. You see? The Queen of Swords, she is our hands on. She cuts through the truth. She envisions the pathway, the goals, the victorious route. And she puts her hands on things to make it happen. She puts her logic on things to strategize these things. Okay? So you're using your intuition and you're strategizing it logically. You see how that works? You're not listening to those naysayers. You're not listening to the people who may have certain other logics on their hand. You're going to say, well, I hear you, but I feel I should go this way. And then you make a logical plan of action how to get there. Further clarification. Yeah, justice. Because it's your time to focus on you now. This is angels working behind the scenes. This is favor coming your way. This is the scales balancing. It is your time to put your hands on your life and move in the direction that is very uplifting and very focused on you. Okay? This is your opportunity to build something of your own of sorts. It could be for that certification, it could be for that business, it could be building that family that you wanted, whatever the situation is. Further clarification. Look at that marriage. Like I said, it is that commitment energy. You're going to focus on that business. You're going to focus on that marriage. You're going to focus on the family. You're going to focus on that collaboration. You're going to focus on whatever it is. Okay? It's going to be great, very prosperous, very meaningful, something that really speaks to your heart. Okay? Let's see what else is happening. Yeah, Page of Swords. It's new, clearly. Remember through this line, revive back, see what I said. It's new. There's a lot of learning. Okay? But it's a lot of creativity in it too, a lot of freedom in it. You're not going to be afraid of it. Further clarification. Yeah, there you go, Emperor. This is you in your power. You have full control of your life at this point. Even if people say certain things, you see things differently. This is setting you up for the long term and great gravitas, great engagement, great social network, great activities, great adventure. Okay? This is someone who's living and breathing their truth and have control of their life, finally. Further clarification. Yes. Eight of Pentacles. This is someone who's working on their passion, their creativity, their play, and it's worth it. It's very quality. People will pay high a lot of money for this, and some in a lot of your cases. Okay, people will find your relationship that you're cultivating very endearing, and it will be very fortuitous for the long run. It can't be duplicated. It's absolutely uniquely yours, and it is very rare, and it's also well sought after. You are building something of monumental proportion, whatever capacity that is for you. This is that opportunity, okay? For the insight, yes, the gift. There are great riches, like I said, great abundance, great wealth, great prosperity right there for you. You just have to continue the movement forward towards developing it so they can manifest. This is not happening overnight, but it is a process. But the motion is there. Okay, the shakeup is for your good. It was not for your downfall. It is for your good, and you will see the silver lining, and you will have that aha moment. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. Look at that Knight of Cups. Some of you, you will be moving forward in that relationship. Someone will be approaching you with this connection of aha moment. It could be that collaboration of business. People are finding you very illuminating, very endearing, very exciting. They want to be in your circle. This is you loving on yourself and not slowing down, really focusing on you. Further clarification. Yeah, there we go. The Ten of Cups, developing a happy home, a happy life, a happy business. This is not having to worry about those like practical aspects of life anymore. You get to focus on you. Okay, you get to focus on your family or in your job or whatever it is that's important to you, and it's for the long term. Finally, something of stable understanding for your feet is absolutely incredible. Further clarification. Yeah, the Five of Cups, and this has all come through because you decided to let go of the things that just weren't for you anymore, and focus on now these golden cups, this golden opportunity. With the Five of Cups saying, focus on this golden opportunity for you now. That's going to make all the difference. Okay, refine back, see what was said in the line. For the insight, we have, yeah, courtship. Enjoy the journey. This is what you want. This is that wish fulfillment developing in your life. So trust that this shakeup It's for your good. Whatever you're going through now, it may seem messy, it may seem disheartening, but there's a silver lining and it's going to reveal itself to you and it's going to give you that aha moment. Okay, and it's going to start making sense. Let's see what your angel message has to say for each line, Aries. And we have forgiveness. So, forgiveness in some way or another, even forgiving yourself. Maybe I just heard some of you forgiving yourself for why did it take so long for you to take a step forward? Or why did it take this distress to really realize or think, you know what, let it go, forgive yourself, take the opportunity, move forward. And in this line over here, we have in the near future, of course, there's a development, absolutely incredible. And right here, we have meditation brings answers, excellent, especially with all the work that you're doing right here on this line. And in this line, we have ask your angels, definitely. There's a lot of guiding principles happening in here, okay? You're not alone. The universe is actually helping you through this. So Aries, I hope the general reading was beneficial for you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being to Tarot by Naveen. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you soon. Bye. Okay, that has been your reading. So excited. I really do hope that it was helpful, that it edified you, gave you some encouragement, some good advice on which to navigate whatever it is that you're dealing with right now and going through. I'm really wishing you all the best. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, consider becoming a Patreon member. It really does support the growth of the channel. So much things I would like to bring forth to you. Yeah, I think that's it. So stay great. Bye.